Alright, YouTube, my Facebook Denture family. I'm actually going to try something tonight or tomorrow. I'm actually going to attempt to sand down a part of my denture. I bought this to look at it in my mouth to see exactly how far it goes down, because I don't know if you can see. But this side right here, when they made it, it's almost like they forgot to sand down the part inside. It goes down really far. And if you look at the left side, they sanded it flush to my gum line, and this one goes down a little bit further. So like my tongue, like every time I pick up my tongue or move my tongue around, the inside of my tongue, it keeps scraping it. But this side is good. And I bought these C-bond strips at Walmart. Give me real quick, I'll show you what they look like. They're called Polygrip Comfort Seal Strips. And where I have my teeth missing, they've been missing for like years, and so my gum line was already healed up. So when they made the denture, there's like the gum line's already good on that part. It's just that these bottom teeth down here are healing, so it's kind of like that part is not going to change at all. When I got it, my denture was flopping around on me, and I put some the adhesive powder on it, and that stuff just like wore off in like 5-10 minutes. But I put this on it, and it's been on it for an hour, and it won't come off. Just tugging on it. So now like my bottom fits really good right now. The only thing I have to do is sand down the part back right here, because my next appointment is on the 24th to go back, and I guess the guy didn't really spend enough time in there to actually look at it. But I wouldn't really do this right away, so I'm like 48 hours in, so that's probably why I'm going to do it tomorrow. But this is what I bought at Walmart. Like I said, I don't suggest anybody doing this for your denture. If you do this at your own risk, because if you mess your denture up, don't blame me or write me saying I told you to do it and you messed it up. So do this at your own risk. Even it's risky for me to do it, but I went in there and I seen how he did it the first time and what he used, and it seemed really super easy. But I'm not like going crazy with it, because the only thing that needs to be fixed is the little part that hangs down really low, and I am going to sand that down slowly, and that's why I got this mirror, and I'll probably get like a little measuring tape to measure inside my gum on how far my gum goes down, and stick the measuring tape to it a little bit, and then make sure I don't go shave it off too much. I'm going to do it a little bit at a time. And then I'm putting them polygrip strips on it, and I think by tomorrow this bottom denture is going to fit perfect. This right here has a couple of things. They have the buffering tool, the emery tool, the culture pusher, and then they had a sharpening tool. Because inside a dentist office, this tool right here is actually what he used to sand down my denture wig. But his was a little bit more, a little bit bigger, not too much bigger. But this is pretty much all you're going to need to buff it down, to smooth it out so it don't cut you. These C-bond grips right here, they're like really small, and you wet them, you stick them on, and they get like really sticky. And you can just paste it around, and it's holding up really good. So I'm happy for that. So now my bottom denture won't fall out on me, while I've had these in my mouth for a while now to come. So there is still some swelling in here, so that's why I kind of want to wait till tomorrow until the swelling goes down a little bit, and refit my denture back in there, and then shave it down a little bit, because I don't want to start shaving at it with swelling in your mouth, because you might shave something down and then the swelling goes down, and then you either cut it too short. I'm not a professional. I've never done this before, but I've made fake teeth for myself before, and I fabricated fake teeth to go in my broken teeth before, so I kind of got an eye at doing stuff like this. So I wouldn't suggest anyone else doing this. Go to your dentist and do it, just in case you do mess it up, because if I mess it up, I'm gonna be screwed out of $800 to get another one, and I don't have $800 right now to get another one. But the bottom one probably costs about $500 or $600 or something like that. It was $800 for both altogether for your immediate dentures with the insurance. So without insurance, I think it was more money than that. But anyways, if your bottom denture is falling out, use these right here, because they're working really good right now. So I did get this. I did get this right here, so I can study inside my mouth really good before I start sawing away tomorrow. So wish me luck, and hopefully everything works out, and I will attach this video for tomorrow video on. I'll probably show you. I'll take it out tomorrow and show you exactly what I'm talking about. It'll be a little easier to show you on camera, how one side's higher and the other side goes down too low, so you don't think I'm just sawing away on my denture like I'm crazy. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye. As you can see, that seed bond stuck to my gum. So that's that seed bond. I gotta get that off real quick. Or not seed bond, but polyester strips. Hold on. So you see that them strips, work really good. I had them on for like an hour, and they were hard to come off. And so I'm actually going to attempt this tonight, since I'm already in the mood of doing it. I feel like the swelling. It's really no swelling back here, because the denture actually already fits over gums that had no teeth for over 3-4 years now. So they're not going to get any shrunker than that. That's about the biggest they're going to get. So see if I can show y'all what I'm talking about here. So if you look at my denture right here, this part here is flush to my gum line, and this part right here, as you can see, so a flab, it's a lot longer than this side. So I'm going to actually just sand it down straight till it curves up right here, just this part. Just sand it down like the other side until it reaches up a little bit higher on that gum line. So my tongue, every time I move it, it's like it was pushing out my denture, or it was rubbing against it and it was hurting. Like I said, this side was really good. But with the seed bond strips, or whatever you call them, polyester grip strips, since I came across them, it's going to be no problem holding this denture on, even with shaving that down for the next 6 months to a year, until I get my permanents. Because when I get my permanents, I'll pretty much know every detail in my mouth of how I did it throughout the time. I know this is probably a little crazy. It's going on 48 hours and I'm already messing with this thing. Like I said, I don't suggest anyone else doing it. I just know by shaving this down just a slab bit and putting it back in my mouth and keep trying it and move my tongue slowly and see if it feels like the other side, and once I get that I'll be good to go. So I don't know if you want to watch me sand this down, but I'm gonna wash it up and clean it real quick, and then we'll work together, or I'll stop the video so I can focus more on this. So let's I'll try to see. Alright, give me 1 second, I'll be right back and we'll figure it out together. So as you can see, there's no different shape size. Like I figured maybe it might be the side of my mouth might be shaped differently. The reason why they did it like that. I just think that they did a good job on it. They must have gotten a rush or something and just didn't look at that too closely and seen that that was a little too low probably. Because my mouth on my left side and my right side, it looks pretty identical to the same side, so I don't see why it wouldn't be such a big problem to sand just a little bit off. Not much, but just enough where it doesn't go down into my gum where my tongue is. I'll be right back. Alright. Also have the buffer so I can buff it down so it ain't so sharp. Give me 1 second. So it can be sanded down just a little bit more longer. I'm going to sand it down some more and I'll let you know how it feels. I don't want to run this video up too long. I'll be back. I'm just going to do it slowly. I'm going to test it and put it in. Alright. Looks a lot better now. Before it was super long. I didn't trim it down too short. Sorry, I had to cut the video because this takes a lot of focus and takes a lot of time. That's probably why when you go into the dentist office, they don't really ever do these correctly, because how much time and putting it back in, taking it out, putting it back in, taking it back out. But who to do this better but yourself? Because you can put this in, feel with your tongue, feel where you're at, go slowly at a time. I shaved off the top of it. I didn't touch the inside of it because I didn't want to mess up the seal. All I did was shave off the top, and then I shaved off the inside of it. And now I'm going to buffer it up to make it nice and smooth. And I think it will be good to go, and we'll see how that works. I'm not going to mess with it too much. Just like I said, because it's only been 2 days since I had this, and I can already tell that was too long. You can see on the video it probably looks way a lot better. I do feel like it might be in a way just a little bit more, but I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to tempt. I think that's good. It might all just be in my head right now. But once I sand it down, get it nice and smooth, and put them poly grip strips back in and bite down on it, when I pick my tongue up, I can already tell, like when I lift my tongue up, it doesn't scrape against the sharp piece underneath it, and it was just irritating it. And I also think that it might have also been the reason why I was talking a little bit funnier. I know you talk funny when you get dentures, but I was struggling with my tongue because I was worried about my tongue hitting that part there, and I was trying to stay away from it with my tongue, which was making me not be more comfortable or more fluent with my speech. So I'm going to now take the buffer and buffer that down so it ain't so sharp, polish it up, stick it in the thing, put the poly grip denture things back in there tomorrow, and I'll let y'all know how it fits. Like I said, do not try this at home. I do not recommend it. If you messed up your dentures, that's on you, okay? But that's what I did. Far as like sanding parts inside yet, I'm not quite that trained yet. I've seen videos and I've seen like the spots, but I really don't know exactly how to shave down the inside to get the inside spots. So I'm not really trying to go there. That I can hold off on, but what I couldn't hold off on was that super long piece that went way down there, and I can obviously tell it was way too long, and it looked like a really easy fix for me, so that's why I attempt that. All them other parts, I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm just going to leave it like it is. Like the soreness and stuff, I'm just going to ride out for a couple of days. So when the swelling goes down up like in my gum area, then I might attempt to try something like that. But with something like this, it's not really in my gum or inside. It's actually hanging down, way past down in my tongue area. I explained to him that it was doing that. He didn't really want to shave it off too much. And I guess they get aggravated when you're like, try it, do this, do that, and in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. You know, so that's why I attempt to do this myself, because I don't go back until a couple of weeks from now. And this in my mouth being so long like that is going to aggravate the hell out of me for 2 weeks, and I'm not trying to do all that, so that's why I attempted that. My top denture, it fits pretty good still. I ain't going to mess with that. There are some sore spots. Like I said, I'm not going to attempt to shave anything down on that. This little part right here, I might just shave down just a slide a little bit. But other than that, I'm not going to do anything else to it. Alright, y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I did do the top. As you can see, the sore spot that was on it, I sanded it down just a little bit, so that part hangs out a little bit, and I buffered it down. And I'm good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out for tonight. Go ahead and clean them, wash them up, put them back in tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, good luck. Like I said, don't try this. If you try this at your own risk. I'm not telling you to do this, but I'm only doing this so they don't charge me every time I go back for them to fix that. Alright, y'all have a great night. See you later.